I love the rain so much. I am sitting in a pile of gravel here in the gravel pit. I'm not sure if you could see anything. I'm using my iPhone actually, because I am not with my camera right now. But I thought it would be a good idea to make this video since I've been wanting to do it for a while. And I'm not really dealing with this issue right now, but in the past, about 4 or 5 months ago, I was dealing with this issue. But I always find myself really upset over something that someone thinks of me, or, you know, something like that. And I don't know, I always, like, I don't know. For example, you know, you're walking down the street and you get mugged. You come home and you think about it and you're like, wow, you know, you were scared or something and you kind of let it happen, you know? You were intimidated. But when you come home, you start thinking about all these fantasies about it, you know what I mean? Like you could think of a million ways that you could have stopped that mugger from mugging you. And I just always find myself, like, if something, like, if I think somebody thinks I'm a fool, or I did something foolish or stupid, or somebody did something mean to me, I always look back and see, you know, what could have went better, you know? It's just, I just kind of suppress my emotions and make it like a manifest of all these different fantasies and shit. And it's kind of hard dealing with this issue, especially if it's somebody you're trying to get over, like a breakup or a friend or something. I hope it doesn't sound too hysteric, like hard to grasp, but there is no separation between you and God. There is no separation between me and these tiny bits of gravel. There is no separation between me and the earth, me and this rain or this short little shower that's happening right now. You know, there is no separation between you and the universe. And I remember that, and I think to myself, who's really getting affected here? Is it me or my ego? You know? And I think that we are just simply the universe going through the feeling of separation, just experiencing itself in different ways. And I read a lot about that kind of stuff on the internet, and some of it's kind of like pseudoscience bullshit, but I definitely do believe that we have all started from one thing and we just kind of branched off, you know what I'm saying? Like, life is just kind of a chemical reaction, if you look at it in a scientific standpoint, or a scientific point of view. Ego isn't really like a clearly defined entity. I think consciousness is real, but there's a difference between consciousness and the contents within consciousness. I'm not really a clearly defined entity. I am not the same person I was a second ago. I wasn't the same person I was a year ago. You know? Your ego, your personality is just your experiences over time. There is no just you. You know what I'm saying? No clearly defined self. There's only constant. There's always this line going. There's only change. I don't know, man. Does that make sense? I'm just trying to tell you my perspective. You know, leave a comment below if you agree with me, or tell me what you think. You know, I want to learn. Tell me anything. Whew.